Hi everybody, I hope that you guys are doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. So the way that we do these readings is whatever are the two first zodiacs that pop up, they will be the first names within the title. So that is who this reading will be for, and anyone else that wants to watch. Ooh, starting off with the 10 of Pentacles. I am hearing lucky streak. Very interesting. So something that you wanted, there may be an end to that, but I'm also seeing the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here, and to have two tens also, it alludes to something being cycled through, something being finished. So it seems like it's time for a restart is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing there be one sticking point here about something that's changed or something that's changing. This can be a moment too where you feel like you lost a facet of security. So Pentacles can be like resources of any sort. It does not need to be money. We're just going to like talk about it as if it's money for right now, just as an example, to give more clarity about what it is that I'm seeing, and you can apply it to your situation. So say you start off with like having an abundance of money, right? And then something happens where like you lose it, or you're at risk to lose it, or you don't have access to it anymore. I'm seeing something like this here. So whatever it was that you had before, no matter what this is, it like symbolizes in some way to you like safety, security, like reaching a goal, something that you value, something that is valuable to you. And then because of this ending, it seems like it shook things up in a way where whatever like homeostasis this was that you felt you were in, there's a lack of feeling like that now. And I'm seeing you kind of on tiptoes over here, where you may be like budgeting, you may be working on your finances, you may be like more scrupulous is the word I'm hearing, when it comes to your money, how you're spending. And it seems like this is also a moment too where, interesting, I'm getting a really interesting example. So I'm seeing somebody be like given an inheritance, but because of the way that they are spending it, I'm seeing it be taken away from them by the parents. So it's like now they have to figure out like how to even learn the value of money in a way. But again, this can be like any sort of resource. So yeah, you could have been doing something where you were like giving to other people and maybe not regulating something that needed to be regulated, and this is giving you the time to do that. Doesn't have to be the case for everybody. I'm seeing a couple different things here, but just throwing some examples out there. We're confused. Maybe confused about why something's happening. Unsure is what I'm hearing. This seems like a moment for you to be able to learn something. I am hearing tactical skill. I'm hearing a bunch of words and names that start with M. That may be some sort of theme. I'm also seeing a 7 here. Okay, so there may have been something before that, because you had access to it and it was like a resource, and like this can be your energy, right? It can be really anything, your time, your attention, whatever it is, your money. Something was not being regulated before, and I'm seeing like this is giving you the opportunity to regulate something and to like even ask yourself questions about like, how much am I giving that away? Like, how much am I taking also? And it gives you the opportunity to like bring a sense of balance to this by sorting through it and figuring it out. And I'm seeing something that's not particularly straightforward. I'm seeing something that's going to take some time to work through. But I'm seeing you putting in the work. I'm seeing you doing the work here. Planting the seeds for stability and completion. You're considering starting something. I'm seeing one thing end that may have been going on for a long time. This can be like something that you were committed to. It can be a relationship. Can be many things outside of that as well. But I am seeing something that's come to an end. It can even be something like with a household as well. I'm hearing visit. What it looks like to me is that there's a potential opportunity for you to build something back up in a way where even you're creating it for yourself. I'm being given the example of like somebody moving into a house that's like already ready to live in versus like you being the architect and creating something yourself. And it seems very much like you have the opportunity to do that. I am hearing the word pity with the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups can speak about being in a space where you don't feel particularly like motivated or inspired. What's interesting to me is that it seems like something is calling you in a way, because the Page of Wands speaks about like excitement and passion and motivation and like feeling this like invigorated type of energy and feeling excited about life, or feeling really into an activity or going in a particular direction, or like a spark that you feel with someone. It's those feelings that start coming up for us that we feel. But I'm seeing it be next to the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups, as I said before, is about feeling like uninspired. You don't feel particularly motivated. You may feel like you're dwelling on something as well. It's a sense of stagnancy. And this can be somebody coming through and trying to appeal to you and be like, hey, wouldn't it be exciting if we did this or if we did that? But you asking yourself like how you're actually feeling about that is going to help you make this right move for yourself and know whether or not you should commit to something or get involved in it. Somebody may want to manifest or create like stability or a relationship, a commitment. But I'm seeing you be on the quest for truth here. I'm seeing this be very important to you. I'm hearing notarize. What it looks like to me is that there's an emphasis now on when you speak things out, which like breathes life into your manifestations, right? There's an emphasis on here, when you speak things out, make sure that it is coming from the heart space and it's like authentic and it's consistent and that you're really checking in with yourself. And also that if you feel unsure about something or unsettled about something or on the fence about it, allow yourself the time that you need to process through that, or even just accept where you are. Like, don't front like you're in a space that you're not in, because I'm seeing it be very, very important when it comes to like what it is that you're speaking out, what it is that you're communicating, because that is going to create life for you in the series of events that follow as well. I'm even getting something about like, don't make promises if you don't feel sure about them. So yeah, there could be somebody coming through that you're being really honest with, because they may have different ideas for you and where you guys are going. And it's a moment where you may actually turn something down and feel like you're better off for it. Feel like that's the right thing to do for you in this situation, because something is still unresolved emotionally, it seems. And I'm seeing there be this focus with Justice and the Magician here together. When we speak out things that are like coming from the heart space, things that are honest, things that are filled with integrity and intention, it allows us to manifest, to create opportunities where we're going to see the type of growth that we want to see. So I'm seeing that be like the fine line here when it comes to words that you're speaking out and what it is that you're communicating. I'm just seeing Libra and Mercury so far. Yeah, if you're not into something, be honest about it. I'm hearing something about being on the fence. Yeah, so I'm seeing somebody coming through, and I'm seeing them presenting you with something here, and as far as what you're doing, it looks like you're working on figuring out what type of choice you want to make in response to this. This may be a big decision. I'm hearing a big factor. It's going to affect what happens with this opportunity and what becomes of it. This is going to be the completion of a cycle for you with the World on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be closing something out. So I'm looking at Pluto, which is Scorpio energy. I'm looking at Libra. I'm looking at Mercury. So I'm seeing you be in a space where things feel things feel very stable, like even financially for you or within the home, within a relationship. There's something going on within your life that you feel allows you to feel a sense of like security and safety. And now it looks like the Ace of Wands is being introduced. So this can mean like bringing in a new energy into an element that already has like been balanced in a way, like having a new opportunity, introducing something into the mix of what you have going on, like either with yourself or with another person. So I'm seeing this come through for you. For example, you live in a house, you have a partner that you live with, and you guys have been living together and things feel very stable, and now you guys are talking about maybe getting a puppy and introducing a puppy, and it's like that's what this is. It's like something that is already established and stable and kind of like working within itself and on its own standalone, and now like another element or energy is being introduced of opportunity, and it's something that would be integrated into what it is that you already have going on. I'm seeing that if this opportunity is taken, there may be something that you're going to end. This can be a project that you've been working on. This can be something going on with work. I'm hearing collections. So yeah, something that you have been doing. This can be like an activity that you feel passionately about. This can be like a work project. It can be a connection, a relationship, so many different things. Something is going to need to come to an end. It looks like it is something that you value. So it's kind of like choosing between these two options of like, do I go in this direction of this new thing that has like exponential potential to grow, and this other thing that I may also be into, and what do I do about that? Because I'm seeing this notion of going back and forth here, and you even being in a place where you're like, I'm just not going to do anything about this right now because I don't want to decide. It's like even wanting to turn down the choice. But maybe you also just need time as well to figure this out, to figure out how you're feeling about which thing you want to settle on, what's going to be right for you, what's going to be worth your time, what's going to be worth your investment, worth your commitment, worth your choice. And that's the big thing here for you. I'm seeing a big thing. So it's about asking yourself, what is the basis for the decision that I'm making? Am I making this decision because I feel like fearful of losing something? Is it coming from a space of fear, rejection, scarcity? Or am I making a decision that feels empowering to me? And if both of the decisions feel empowering to me, and you really do have to split it down to like one choice or the other, it's about asking yourself, which one will you feel more fulfilled within? Which one do you feel will have the more like equal exchange that will be like providing you and giving you what it is that you want within your life right now? Which one is more valuable to you? And it's going to help you work through what it is that's going on emotionally for you, because I'm seeing like something also on the emotional end that seems a bit all up in the air right now. So I'm seeing like a lot of different emotions that are floating through. But I'm seeing you very much be in a balanced space where you are going to be able to make the right judgment call for yourself. There's definitely a sense of confidence here for like you knowing yourself and you understanding yourself, understanding your thought process too, and really knowing yourself well enough to be hearing what your intuition is telling you about what choice is right for you. And it may be a situation too where like maybe both situations are right for you and one is more right for you. So I'm seeing a choice that has not been made yet, but we're getting down to the point of like something is going to happen. And I'm seeing that when we are finished waiting, like once the choice has been chosen within your head and you're ready to commit to something, I'm seeing that like you are going to create from there. And it seems very much like this oscillation and this stagnancy that's been happening, it's going to take off from there. As soon as you like confirm or choose or say whatever this is that you're doing with the Mercury energy, with your like communication and thought process and all of that stuff, you move very quickly. So it even seems like it gives you the ability to like manifest what you want on like a speeded trajectory. And I'm seeing that you're completing a cycle. As I said before, once you decide on this, once you choose, there's going to be a completion of a cycle. For some of you, this is something that can affect like your person, your physical person, even. And that may be like something that's also being considered as well. To go over the signs again, I'm just looking at Libra, Mercury, Pluto. Pluto is Scorpio energy. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.